coming up with the design, my mentee's story really I loved her story. I was so inspired, and immediately I read that story, I knew, wow, I am going to make something that has it was a two-in-one. Whether the fabric was enough or not, but I knew that this story was a two-in-one. I imagined, if you looked at what I did, like a 6-piece flare, I wish I had more fabric, I would have done the whole world out there. I wanted to create an attention with this style. I imagined my mentee Iman walking out in the streets with her collar all raised up, with volume of fabric, just to create attention. You know, as you walk out there, who is this? Then that way, she could still, through the outfit, be able to tell her story. I'm looking for my mom. So I created that attention, because ordinarily, nobody would just walk with something that is wide and something that is volume in the streets. So in my thought, we were going out there in the streets, we were actually going to get Iman's mom back. And immediately we get her back, then we would remove this relax, stay in a bustier that is nice and elegant, go for a party or just a dinner. And I also just wanted, because she does tailoring, which she loves the design aspect. So then we just sit, relax, we are in a dinner outfit that as maybe you know, people will see and experience.
My mentee's name is Faustine. Her parents are Rwandese, but her dad is deceased. They came to Kenya to live here after the genocide. She told me she wants to be a plus-size model, and she wants to also be a fashion designer and work with brands like Balmain. So I asked her what she likes in garments. She told me she likes bright colors, she likes lace, and she likes conservativeness. So I incorporated everything and made sure there's very little skin is visible, and having the design at the bust and the collar to add to the feel of warmth, and also the lace at the train to just kind of incorporate her love for lace.
Denise, my mentee, is a beautiful person. It was amazing meeting her and working with her through this challenge. The way that she's inspired me in the process of designing has really been to find a lot of beauty in what I'm creating. I know that sounds kind of flat and generic, but really when you do create something, you have to find that sense of the beautiful side of it, or if you're wanting to have a more quirky side to it. So looking at that, and then also the journey that she's been through and how the woman that she is today, she's incredibly strong. And looking at how she's found so much strength within her to just constantly keep going. And now that she's a designer and creating some really beautiful pieces, looking at how we can really channel all that we've been through in life into creativity, and how creativity is such an important tool when it comes to overcoming our situations in life.
Listening to my mentee's story, I call her the Black African Queen. It really touched me because she went through a lot. I got to talk to her, and I really admire her spirit, because she made me realize that there's always
beauty in the scars, you know. It doesn't matter what you've gone through, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Like when I went to Kajiado, because I went to Kajiado for inspiration, and the Maasai lady told me that this is like a warrior, you know, and my mentee reminded me of a warrior, you know, that, you know, like she's the African princess, and I admire her style. Yeah, she's really inspired me. So basically, everything is royalty inspired, because as Kenyans we were colonized by the British. So I try to infuse like everything royal inspired, in the sense that the kimono that she's wearing is inspired from Memoirs of a Geisha, where Japanese young princesses used to wear like hoodies and kimonos, and also the black trouser that she's wearing underneath is actually made from the bark of a Uganda tree. But I decided to bring one continent, one Africa, one spirit.
Chantel is a very nice lady. She's humble, very beautiful. She got a baby when she was very, very young. And I thought of just making her look beautiful by making an outfit that looks like a gown, at the same time an outfit that she can go with it anywhere that she feels like, and just let her feel young and good.
What was interesting about my mentee and what inspired me for this particular design is one was her passion for fashion. The other thing is that she's a very strong-willed lady regardless of her situation. And that inspired me because the design that I have created comes from a background of someone with very strong will. So it's like a warrior. Or a goddess for that matter. So that has been something that I picked up from her, and I also enjoyed the fact that she wants to go into fashion, so that really inspired me as well.
The story that motivates me so much about my mentee and inspires me about her struggle is because despite the difficulties that she had, she was still able to overcome them and travel all the way to come over here to Kenya and then to do the things that she liked. And that is the reason why I was able to focus more about like the royaltiness, which is like in the blue when I designed like the outfit in blue. And the other thing is like her hard work, determination, and straightfulness, because she's so super determined to overcome the obstacle that comes in her own way. And that is the reason why I was like, I must deal with royalty in this. She is a queen.
I'm just trying to get to know ya. I'm just trying to get to know ya, girl. Wani bamba kuruka, wani bamba kuruka. I ain't trying to confuse ya. No, I ain't trying to confuse ya. I'm just trying to be with ya. I'm just trying to be with ya. Just give me this one chance. Hey, give me this one chance, girl. Nia Jim Super. Fun vibes na Cooper. I'm just trying to get to know ya. I'm just trying to get to know ya, girl. Nia Jim Super. Fun vibes na Cooper. I'm just trying to get to know ya. I'm just trying to get to know ya. Do you wanna go on a date with me? Please pick a time and a place for real. Cause toys and the Java baby. I really wanna show you that I'm for real, yeah. Pendo, 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 pendo.
My mentee is Elizabeth Ya, a young girl from South Sudan. Her story does not tell anything about the personality that you meet today. She is a very strong person, a very strong young woman with a great passion. Her story is very different, that she's a young girl who was forced to run away from home because, you know, she's been forced into marriage. Her story tells us that, you know, once you get your menses, then your life changes. You now cannot be a young child, a teenager, or even playful. You then, now your life turns into a childbearing person. You become somebody's wife. And to me, that's a story that just means that your life comes almost to an end while you're still a child. So in our outfit, we want to show that she still can be a child. There's still something beautiful in her life. Her life doesn't come to an end, but RefuSHE is giving her an opportunity to then explore the world. You know, meeting Elizabeth made me know that we take a lot of things for granted, and it just means that I can be able to tell a story and show what is the beauty that is within her. You know, that's the whole essence of our dress. Our dress is called Jang, which she told me is their African ornament, which a girl wears, and based on your background, it has a beaded neckline. So if you're from a rich family, you know, your necklace is very long, and if you're from a poor family, it's shorter. So we decided that Ya has a rich future, a rich opportunity to explore the world, and therefore we give her the longest possible jang that she can wear, and that's why it has a very long necklace at the front and at the back.
My mentee's name is Nadia Mukesha. She's from DRC Congo. She fled Congo when there was a lot of violence, and so her family was actually attacked, and she has been in Kenya for the last about 4 or 5 years. And when I sat with her and tried to hear her story, and it was just a story of hope. And all she wanted to the outfit to bring out was joy and hope, because this is what she has experienced in Kenya. When she came in Kenya, she was accommodated well. She has found friends here. She has found, like a program like RefuSHE where they are trying to give her hope and a future. So I thought I bring out 30 in the dress. That's why I went for like a really fiery, red fiery material that brings out energy and psyche. And inside the material, you could see, inside the main outfit, you could see the colorful tie and dyes that she had done. So that just symbolizes the hope, the joy that she has inside her. And the levels, like on the collar, you could see a bit of levels like that. It's where she wants to get into fashion. I was telling her, this is just where you are right now. In the next few years, you never know where you'll be. So it was just a symbol of that. And then there's like a big flower here on the waist, just to give her hope and life, because flowers, they spring up to life.